From Columbia, South Carolina, this is SGTV News 4. I'm Spencer Buckler.
And I'm Ward Jollis. Richland County now has the most cases of coronavirus in the state of South Carolina, and USC students are starting to feel the impact. Due to a backlog in testing materials over the past few days, many students like junior Cody Thurston have been waiting over a week to get their results back.
I'm just pretty frustrated by the whole thing. It's one thing to be sick, but it's another thing to not know if I can even be around anyone. So I've just been in my room waiting for the test results to come back.
While most students are sheltering in place, a select few have been working to protect local healthcare workers. 15 volunteer students and researchers from USC are working to produce over 1,000 face masks for local hospitals treating COVID-19. The team is using 3D printing technology to print the masks. USC football coach Will Muschamp and his family announced over the weekend that they're also working to help local hospitals. Their initiative, called Feed Our Heroes, is working to deliver free meals to healthcare workers in Lexington, Richland, and Sumter counties.
The state of South Carolina will go under a stay-at-home order tomorrow at 5 p.m. Governor McMaster made the call earlier today at a press conference.
I'm issuing a mandatory home or work order. A home or work order that goes into effect tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday at 5 o'clock p.m. to close the business.
South Carolina was the last state east of the Mississippi River to issue one of these orders. South Carolinians will still be able to visit supermarkets, hospitals, and work. This comes after Charleston, Columbia, and Mount Pleasant issued orders. McMaster also issued an order restricting the number of shoppers in stores. The state unveiled plans to have the National Guard set up medical units outside hospitals and reopen closed rural hospitals. South Carolina currently has 2,232 reported cases of the coronavirus, but DHEC said there can be more than 15,000 cases right now, with thousands gone untested. In Richland County alone, there are 311 confirmed cases, but over 1,600 estimated and nearly 2,000 possible cases. South Carolina has had 48 deaths related to the coronavirus.
The United States reached a grim milestone on Monday as deaths from COVID-19 reached over 10,000. But health officials at the CDC are saying that there are most likely more coronavirus-related deaths not being counted due to a shortage of tests in many areas of the country. This comes just a couple days after health officials warned that this would be the hardest week yet of the pandemic. New York, New Jersey, and Detroit are expecting to see their peaks in the coming days, and many healthcare workers are still desperately begging for personal protective equipment, like N95 face masks. Meanwhile, in nearby Georgia, Governor Brian Kemp is being criticized by local officials for reopening the state's beaches over the weekend, despite the growing outbreak, which has infected over 7,000 people statewide. Over 350,000 people have now been infected with the coronavirus in the United States, more than Italy and Spain combined.
Japan has declared a state of emergency in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The declaration is expected to last 1 month. It will empower local governments to take more restrictive measures in an effort to curb the coronavirus pandemic. This comes as both Spain and Italy are experiencing a slowdown in new coronavirus cases. Spain reported 637 deaths on Monday, the lowest daily percentage since the beginning of March. They also only had 1,200 new cases, the smallest daily rise since mid-March. Italy also had its lowest death toll yesterday with only 525 deaths. Across the world, nearly 1.3 million coronavirus cases have been reported, and over 70,000 people have died.
The Dow rose 1,627 points, or almost 8% today. It's currently 73 degrees in Columbia, partly cloudy skies with a low of 63 tonight. The high for tomorrow is 84 degrees, overcast with a low of 64. From Columbia, South Carolina, I'm Ward Jollis.
And I'm Spencer Buckler. This is SGTV News 4.